I'm Vineet Vahi, and here is my take on this week's two most important issues, one on domestic and other on the foreign one. Back home, a very tragic incident happened yesterday in the death of a highly decorated officer, the first Chief of Defence Staff of the Indian Defence Forces, that is General B.P. Rawat, along with 12 other military personnel, including some of the high-ranking ones, in a chopper clash in Tamil Nadu. I mean, that is really very saddening thing. But it raises too many questions. One, the fact is the death of such a high-ranking and the first ever CDS of the country, that is the Chief of Defence Staff, means that there is a void now which has to be filled by the government at the earliest, especially in view of the fact that we are already having a troubled times with our mighty neighbors China. At the same time, this void cannot be left to remain open for far too long. So the government has to take a decision on this too early, too soon. I know it will take some time because there will be too many people who will be vying for this. But the government has to take a very calculated, a very thoroughly thought decision on this. One. Two. Now another issue is that the death of so many high-ranking, most of them are high-ranking officials of the army or the other forces, in this chopper clash points out to the fact that there could either be some technical snag in the chopper or was it due to the weather, bad weather. This is all a question of a matter of inquiry which has already been ordered by the Air Force. But the fact remains that such a modern advanced Mi-17V5 helicopter, which is a Russian-made chopper, it raises questions because there are reports and some of the experts have said that this Russian origin Mi-17V5 choppers, they are very reliable compared to the obsolete Cheetah and Cheetah which we had earlier. They are very reliable technically, they have been fitted with all kinds of advanced technology. But in spite of that, if this crash took place, it means there is something more to it than meets the eye. Now there are also reports somewhere on some website which suggest that there could be a conspiracy behind it. In fact, one of the ex-army or the Air Force official went to the extent of saying that the LTTE is still active in Tamil Nadu. Well, we do not know. That would be far-fetched to say this. Having said it, the fact remains that this is a very tragic thing which should have been avoided, which could have been avoided. Now, there were reports which said that this chopper is supposed to be most advanced, safe, and it is used even in carrying the VVIPs, including the President and the Prime Minister of India. Now, in light of this accident, this mishap, I think which is perhaps fourth or fifth in the past 50 years or so. In fact, there have been earlier accidents also involving choppers. But in this case, the death of 13 people really raises a question mark. So let us see what happens, whether the government, whether the inquiry will point out to what. It's all a matter of time and we have to wait till then. But there are also theories doing around which say that most of these countries, they want to earn some fast bucks, some fast money, and they try to sell their old aircrafts in the name of new technology. Now that said, point is, when we have a defense purchase committee, all these aspects are taken care of. Now, in spite of that, if such a mishap has happened, it raises a point that in future we have to be very careful while getting into a deal or negotiating with those who are selling arms or these kind of advanced aircraft to us, to see that all aspects are taken care of and that it is absolutely safe. So let us see, let us wait till the inquiry report is out, but we have to ensure we must have a new CDS earlier, at the earliest as possible as early. Thank you. Friends, now we will take up the foreign issue. Whenever there is China and the United States of America involved, there is bound to be politics, there is bound to be diplomacy, and there is bound to be a game of one-upmanship. I am talking in the background of the reports which say that Americans are going to boycott the Winter Olympics being held in China in next February. Why they are boycotting it? They are boycotting it on the grounds of what they call the ongoing genocide and crimes against humanity in the Xinjiang district of China. Now, China has obviously called it politics and pure politics, but the United States of America say that they have decided to boycott to the extent that they'll be sending their players to take part in it, but there will be no officials, that is the government officials of the America going on that too. And a similar step is also being taken by Australia, which says that they are also going to boycott the Winter Olympics. All I want to say is that in so far as sports is concerned, there should be no politics. Thank you.